What is going on? I've got two different versions of the Strider SNG. This version here is the Strider SNG Fatty Aluminum. This version here, we have the 20 CV blade. Strider knives are made in the USA. The handle is obviously aluminum, hence the name Fatty Aluminum makes sense. The blade, like I said, 20 CV, drop point, stonewashed blade. The ergonomics on these things are, Strider knives do not disappoint. I have only held a few of them. I've never been a huge Strider fanatic personally, but they're definitely good knives. They are built to be used for sure. They seem very ideal for self-defense. They seem ideal for just hard EDC tasks, and you can tell by the blade stock, pretty beefy, but the tip is nice and thin, but it does seem slightly reinforced also. And this version is a slightly newer version. This is the Magnacut SNG version. Yeah, this is just basically called the SNG Magnacut. And this is the SNG Fatty Aluminum. It's just the model names, basically. Same blade shape. Exactly the same blade shape. This version is just aluminum. Both are even stonewashed. Both have the stonewashed type. Well, this is not. This is aluminum. This is the tiger striped aluminum scale. This is also aluminum. And this, we got the G10, which is, at first glance, I thought maybe it was carbon fiber, but further observation, you can definitely tell it's G10, but that is totally fine. The scale is very, very nicely milled, so it feels very ergonomic. The jimping and the texturing on the G10 scale are very aggressive, but the edges here are not sharp, so it's not too aggressive. It feels very good, to be honest. Just very ergonomically pleasing. The Magnacut version is far more pleasing to hold than this version. If I were to ever own a Strider, it probably would be this version. I've never been a huge fan of just the design, to be honest. Good knives for sure. Like I said, the action on this, definitely on this version, is quite a bit more smooth. On this one, definitely have to force it closed, and then you kind of have to do a bit of a wrist flick to get the blade out. But that's fine. You can also use these as thumb studs. Nice. I just thought they were blade stop pins, to be honest, but it seems that they also double as slow rolling thumb studs. So that seems more like a more practical way to open this model. Sort of more like a Chris Reeve knife in that way. This version, you can also use the thumb stud. Not super comfortable if you want to slow roll it out. That's probably what those are for, but the hardware on these knives are interesting. We just got either the Allen. There's an Allen key for the pivot screw, and then Torx head for the other screws, which, whatever works, to be honest. If it works, it works. Typical Strider pocket clips, non-reversible, which is fine, but they seem to be very good pocket clips. They probably work very well. There's not an excessive amount of tension on them. They have nice, yeah. It's just the pocket clips work very well. I don't even have to try them out to know. You can just tell. But let me know, out of these two, which Strider would you prefer? The more classic Strider SNG Fatty Aluminum, or the SNG Magnacut? I'm thinking I would go with the Magnacut, obviously. I think this is just a step above this version in every way. But let me know your opinion in the comments. And make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss my future knife content. And peace.